Hello and welcome to Dave the Soup Betting. Well, it wasn't a bad Saturday. I put the winning horse out at 8-1. Some people even managed to get tens. Well done if you did. The second selection didn't run so well. But I'll take that. 1 out of 2, put out at 8-1. Very nicely. It actually SP'd at 11-2. I've got 2 selections for Monday the 4th of November, both at Kempton. They have both got questions to answer, so I'm advising half stakes, so a fiver each way on the 2 selections. This is the first race I've looked at. So this is the race I'm interested in, a mile 3, 14 maximum runners, 50 odds the first 4. That's with William Hills. 365 are doing the same. So it's a very well contested race. You have to qualify for this race. There are 14 runners, maximum field size, and ideally you want a low to middle draw because you hit the bend very quickly after coming out of the stalls. Let's have a look at what I think is one of the main contenders to win this race. The horse I'm interested in here is the one coming out of the 13 box. This is over 1 mile 3 at Kempton. So it's the one in the greenish and yellow colours. It comes out from a wide berth, which is a disadvantage at Kempton. So he holds it back. They hit the bend very, very quickly here to say it's a mile 3, and they're sorting themselves out. And he just latches onto the rail. He just comes across here. And basically, and you see it, more or less gets onto the rail. Let's fast forward this. There we go. In last place on the rail. Now watch this. This is a dream run up the inside. An absolute dream run. Up the rail, the cutaway, makes another few length up on the cutaway. Gets a dream run on the rail, the last couple of furlongs. Just hesitates, just a little bit, just hesitates, but the gap's still there, squeezes through, brave horse. Couple of cracks of the whip, and then it's head to head. So that was Sempuro Arturo. Currently 10-1. Came out the 13 box there. It's out of the 13 box again. It got a dream run up the inside. Will it be able to do that again? It looked all out as well. But that is the form horse. The time horse as well. Let's have a look at another horse that I'm interested in. Same course and distance, this time coming out of the 8 box. Again, this is a mile 3 at Kempton. The horse I'm interested in is drawn 8 in the blue and white colours. So it's steadied as it comes out the stalls. He maintains a straight line almost, as required. And then he tucks it in last. Now as he comes around the last bend, he's still in last. On the rail, blue and white colours, blue hat. Let's have a look what happens. Now there's not really anywhere for him to go. So he's very, very patient, very patient. Now, 1 or 2 of these are rowing along. Now he's got a little bit of horse under him, and what he's going to do is he's going to ease out. He's going to come round this horse in the grey colours. He's got to quicken a little bit there, that's it, nicely. And he quickens, he's just been pushed. O.C. Murphy was on this day. Just been pushed. I'm not sure if he hits it. Did he give a little slap there? Maybe one there. And in the end, look at that. Wins very cosily in the end. Very cosily indeed. So, as you can see, slightly different race there. He had to move off the rail, coming off the bend. He was held up at the back, eased out, and I think it won very, very tidily. Very cosily indeed. He hardly touched the horse. I think maybe 2 minor taps, possibly only 1. and I think there's a lot of improvement in it. It's a 3-year-old. Let's have a look at the form of this race. So, Glen Rovers is a worthy favourite. It's a lightly raced 5-year-old. Only had the 8 runs. Won 2 out of 4 on the all-weather. Now, its win here over this distance, the qualifying race, it didn't really beat much. But it did win well by 2 lengths. The time was mediocre. Oslo just seems to find trouble, it really does. And if Ellie Turner, well, I don't think it can win this, but it is second favourite. Paramount, never won on the all-weather. Well, that 5 chances, I'm not having it. It's an 8-year-old. Speaking is the form horse. It's a 4-year-old. Look at the time of the race. Fast by 0.13. That's the race it won. Qualifier. 3 from 6 on the all-weather. This is the horse that I showed you, the second horse I've shown you. And this is 2 from 2 on the all-weather. And that win I showed you, this was the win. Decent horses, 81, 82, 79, 85 behind. And it's a 3-year-old. Magico's 10 to 1. Sempera Arturo is 9 to 1. The favourite, Glen Rovers, very lightly raced, is 100 to 30, being gambled in. So, every well-contested race, the favourite is a lightly raced 5-year-old. It has got to improve. Got to improve on what it's done, even though it did win well over this course and distance. And you're asking a 5-year-old to improve, and I'm saying no. Sempura Arturo is the form horse. It's a 4-year-old. Is it going to get another dream run up the rail? I think you're very lucky. You're very lucky to get 1 run up the rail like that. Never mind 2. So I'm going for Magico. It does need to improve. The draw's not great. It's drawn 14. That's why I'm advising half stakes. That Magico, each way, first 4, 10 to 1. Here's the second race I'm interested in. This is the race of my second selection. 7 furlongs at Kempton. I think the favourite's got to improve too much. It's 6 to 4. It's too short for what it's done. It started off winning off 69. It's now running off 84. It got beat off 83, albeit over 6 furlongs here. 83, 81, 84. When it won over 7 here, it did win very easily. Beat horses rated 60s, 57, 69 and a 71 horse. And this for me is the danger. Brewing is the danger. Won 5 out of 7 on the all-weather. Since it last won, they've been campaigning it on the turf. It doesn't win on the turf. There it's 2 runs on turf, nowhere. But its last run here, off 93, it won very nicely. Top stable, top jockey, course and distance. 105 race, it beat a horse rated 90, the third was 94. And the horse that I'm going for is this one. Mum's Tipple, 11 to 1. But it is risky, it carries its own risk. Its best run was in defeat. It has one on the all-weather. 3 out of 13, coming second twice, so it should have got a reasonable strike rate. This was its best run. It got beaten ahead by Mount Athos off 102. The winner was 105. Mount Athos since has won a listed race at Deauville and been placed 3rd in a Group 3 at Longchamp. That was immediately after, well, 60 days after, it beat Mum's Tipple. Now the caveat with Mum's Tipple. This is the caveat. This is why it's a little bit dodgy. It's not ran for 96 days. It's got a reasonable draw in 7. I do think Heathcliff's really got to improve a hell of a lot to win this. And I think it's 6-4. It's too short. I think Brewing is one of the more likelier winners. I'm selecting Mum's Tipple here. Half stake again, each way at 11-1. The problem with Mum's Tipple, it's had a long break. I think it's 96 days since it last run. But it has got the best form at Kempton over this distance. But we're taking a chance on both the selections today. The first one because it's got a bad draw, and the second one because it's not ran for so long. So, half stakes, 2 selections, both each way. Let's see if we can get at least one decent price winner, or at least collect a bit of place money. This is Dave the Sue on a Magic Monday. Bye for now.